1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Burgers to steaks and kids meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pier. Come for the food or have it delivered.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome to Parkview Auditorium, home of the Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs, where tonight we bring you volleyball action as the Chamberlain Lady Cubs come to Parkview Auditorium to take on the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes, the first home matchup of the year for the Lady Buffs. Chamberlain comes into this contest with a record of 1-0 as they defeated Mobridge Pollock in a 5-set thriller on Saturday. Stanley County had a triangular this weekend and went 1-1, defeating Bennett County and falling to the Wall Eagles. As we're just a few minutes away here from the start. For Stanley County, they are going to be led by senior Carly Leafgreen along with Caitlin Hebner. Help the Lady Buffs throughout the volleyball season here. Just with an eye test looking at both teams, it does look like the Chamberlain Lady Cubs do have a slight height advantage, so we'll see if the Lady Buffs can overcome that and pull out a victory tonight. As the clock winds down here, we'll get ready for the national anthem and starting lineups as well. Coming up this week on Thursday, September 5th, the cross-country team is going to travel to Redfield for a meet. On Friday, September 6th, the football team is going to go on the road to Salem and take on the McCook Central Montrose football team. I believe they are 2-0, whereas the Stanley County football team, thanks to a victory Saturday afternoon, or sits at 1-1. On Saturday, September 7th, these same volleyball girls will be right back here for a triangular taking on Timberlake and White River. So you can see that right here on Go Buffs Live as well. We're going to go ahead and have our national anthem here first.
Retired military and active duty personnel out of uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's anthem is being sung by junior Shante Waldron.
Go ahead and keep the mic live here and see if I can't get the national anthem here. Nice job by Miss Shante Waldron. I don't know how well that came across during the live feed, but nice job by Shante with the national anthem. As we get ready for the starting lineup now for the Lady Cubs. So we're going to start off with number 5, Casey Gwynn. Number 7, Hannah Anderson.
Followed by number 8, a 5'5" senior Taylor Toring.
Number 8, Taylor Toring.
Number 10, a 5'8" senior Mackenzie Mutzinger.
Number 10, Mackenzie Mutzinger.
And number 15, a 6-foot sophomore Maya Knipling.
And number 15, Maya Knipling.
And number 17, a 6'1" senior Maggie Pickner.
Last starter for the Lady Cubs, number 17, Maggie Pickner.
5'3" junior Gina Story. The Lady Cubs are coached by...
If I missed one, they just introduced China Story as well.
And now your starters for the Lady Buffs. Number 1, a 5'4" sophomore Taylor Stroop.
And for your Lady Buffs, number 1, Taylor Stroop.
Senior Kennedy Summers.
Number 5, Kennedy Summers.
And then number 7, a 5'7" sophomore Shaylee Topol.
Number 7, Shaylee Topol.
She is followed by number 10, a 6-foot senior Carly Leafgreen.
Number 10, Carly Leafgreen.
And number 15, a 5'11" sophomore Jordan Sosa.
And number 15, Jordan Sosa.
Then number 26, a 5'7" sophomore Carly O'Connor. And finally,
And number 26, Carly O'Connor.
21, a 5'7" senior Ella Hand.
And your libero, number 21 or 22, Ella Hand. Looks like she's wearing 21 tonight.
Coached by Tony Ruff. Our
Lady Buffs are coached by Danny Leafgreen and assisted by Tony Ruff.
Her services are provided by Avera St. Mary. Put a love for the trainer. There we go, thank you. The officials for tonight's contest are Terry Keller and Joe Out.
A couple of other announcements here before we get started. As always, we want to thank our sponsors that you see scrolling across the screen. You'll also see some audio and video ads of them throughout the contest tonight. Without their support, productions for Go Buffs Live would not be possible. I should introduce myself as well. I am Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live. And I'll just run down a few of our sponsors here. We got about, counted around 24, 25 sponsors that are scrolling across the top of your screen. So thank you to all of them. Some of the local ones here: Fort Pierre Motors, Bed River Furniture, the Stanley County Booster Club. They do a lot for the school, so thank you to those local sponsors. And if you are interested in sponsoring events like this for the school, contact the athletic director at Stanley County, Kelsey Nash, and she can point you in the right direction as far as how to sponsor events like this and other things for the school district. Looks like we're just about ready to get started here for set number 1. As the clock winds down, the final 30 seconds here, it looks like. I didn't see the coin toss earlier, so I'm not sure who was going to get first serve here yet. As Ella Hand will check in for Carly O'Connor before we get started here. Same with the Lady Cubs as number 21 China Story checks in. And it looks like the Lady Cubs will have first serve. This is going to be Story with the serve. Dug by hand to Summers. Lady Buffs get it over on 3. Nice job by Leaf Green. And the Cubs will knock it out of bounds. First point goes to the Lady Buffs. As I get my scoreboard ready here. And that's Shaylee Topol with the serve. Knocked over by the Cubs and knocked down and not able to dig it out. It's number 17 for the Lady Cubs. That's Maggie Pickner with the kill. And the Cubs tie it right back up. Number 15 on the serve is Maya Kipnick. She serves it into the net. Point right back to the Lady Buffs. Jordan Sosa now back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Lady Cubs knock it over on 3. There's Topol to Stroop. And hit too hard by O'Connor. And point back over to the Lady Cubs. Number 8 now, Taylor Toering for the Lady Cubs to serve. Toering gets to hand to Summers. A little miscommunication there by the Lady Buffs. Goes over that and point to the Lady Cubs. The Lady Cubs lead for the first time 3-2. Toering again on the serve. Leaf Green hits it over on 3, tipped, and falls to the ground. That point will go to the Lady Buffs. Kennedy Summers back to serve now. Summers with the high serve. Nice dig by Summers. Set up by Stroop, knocked over by Leaf Green. Cubs get it back over on 3. Summers is there to Stroop. O'Connor will knock it over, goes short. Lady Cubs hit it into the net, and that's going to be a Lady Buff point. I believe it will be. And Lady Buffs lead 4-3 early on. First team to 25 must win by 2. Summers with another high serve. They set up. Didn't quite see who that was on the kill attempt, but it looks like it goes wide. That's going to be a Lady Buffalo point. And they will lead 5-3. Summers again with a nice serve. And that was Pickner who goes cross court, and again a little too strong. Point Lady Buffs, and they lead by 3. Summers again. That one comes a little short. Chamberlain able to recover. Stroop sets up Leaf Green. She taps it over. Lady Cubs set it up now. Nice dig attempt by Summers. Now to Leaf Green. Lady Cubs unable to handle it, and that's going to be another point for the Lady Buffs as they've rattled off 4 in a row after it being tied 3-3. And Summers will remain on serve. Summers with the wobbler, but it worked. Cubs knock it over on 3. Summers is there. Stroop sets it up for Leaf Green. Leaf Green off the block. Double hit now. That's going to be a Lady Buffalo point. And the Lady Buffaloes have a 5-point lead. Summers again with the serve. And that one is going to go wide as well, according to official Dannenbring. And it looks like we got a timeout here by the Lady Cubs, as the Buffaloes will take a 9-3 lead. We'll take a quick timeout with them and be back right after this.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
All right, we are back live at Parkview Auditorium when the Lady Buffs have jumped out to a 6-point lead, 9-3. Kennedy Summers has rattled off 6 points in a row here for the Lady Buffs, and she continues to serve. Another nice high serve. And that one is, what are we calling here now? Officials are going to discuss it as we had an inadvertent buzzer go off here. I believe that kill attempt was by Hannah Anderson of the Lady Cubs. I believe I heard them say they are going to replay the point as the officials talk to the official scorers table here. Okay. Now are they going to give a point to Chamberlain? They awarded the point, or the serve to Chamberlain, and they do give Chamberlain a point after they discuss things. So Lady Buffs will lead 9-4 now. As number 30 for the Lady Buffs, Olivia Chase, comes in for Kennedy Summers. Number 17, Maggie Pickner to serve now for the Cubs. Lady Buffs have to scramble, get it over on 3. And that's number 7, Hannah Anderson with a kill. Lady Cubs within 4 now. Pickner back to serve again. Lady Buffs get it over on 3 again. There's Pickner. This time they set up number 5 for the kill attempt. That was Casey Ginn. Not sure what the violation was there, but they were going to award the point to the Lady Buffaloes. And Carly Leafgreen is back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Nice strong serve by Leafgreen. Cubs unable to handle it and point to the Lady Buffs. Leaf Green again, nice strong line drive serve. Cubs set it up. They get it over on 3. There's Chase to Stroop. O'Connor will pop it over on 3. Cubs set it up, and that is Ginn who hits it into the net. Point Lady Buffs. Buffaloes up by 7, 12-5. Leaf Green on the serve again. Lady Cubs try to go short. Lady Buffs are there. They have to get it over on 3. Topol does. Lady Cubs scrambling now. They get it over on 3. Stroop sets it up for Topol. Topol off the fingertips of the Lady Cubs. The Cubs recover. Nice dig by Leaf Green. Topol again. She'll knock it short, and nobody's there for the Lady Cubs. Point Lady Buffs. Nice play by Topol to see the opening in the Cub defense there. Leaf Green to serve once again. Nice strong serve, and there we have an ace. The first ace of the contest. And Leaf Green is ready again with the Lady Buffs leading 14-5. Lady Cubs able to handle that one. They have to hit it over on 3 in the backcourt to Topol, to Stroop. Leaf Green will knock it over. Lady Cubs having trouble. They got to scramble. They get it back over. Stroop setting up Topol. Topol with a nice spike attempt. Dug by the Lady Cubs. They get it over on 3. They go short. O'Connor's there to hand. Topol will knock it over. Lady Cubs set it up for Anderson again. She finds a hole in the Lady Buffalo defense. Point back to the Lady Cubs as they trail 6-14. This is Hannah Anderson back to serve. Hand is there to Stroop. Topol will knock it over. Cubs set it back up, and number 15 this time, that's Maya Knipling. She give her a kill. And the Lady Cubs have rattled off a couple points to get back within 7. Anderson on the serve again. Lady Buffs try to go short again. That looked like a double hit, but no call. Both teams scramble, but able to recover. Now the Cubs set it back up. Unable to be dug by Olivia Chase, and another point to the Lady Cubs as they try to get back into this ball game. Anderson back to serve again. To hand. To Stroop. They're going to really have to, and they miss it on the third attempt by the Lady Buffs, and the Cubs are slowly crawling back into this, trailing now 9-14. Nice strong serve. Leaf Green is there. Topol's kill attempt too strong, out of bounds, and the Cubs are within 4. Kind of surprised Coach Leaf Green hasn't called a timeout to try to kill this momentum, but she's letting the girls play. Hand able to dig it. Topol with a spike attempt. That one goes off the hands of the Lady Cubs and out of bounds. That'll be a Buffalo point. As Jordan Sosa checks back in. Looks like Carly O'Connor comes out. And now we have another official timeout here. Not sure what the discussion is for sure. It's been an illegal substitution of some sort as O'Connor comes back in. Ella Hand must have tried to check back in as well, but after sorting things out, it appears Carly O'Connor is going to be back to serve. Looks like we are ready now. O'Connor with a nice strong serve. Lady Cubs get it over. Sosa will get it over for the Lady Buffs. Both teams rally back and forth here. And that is again on the kill attempt. Again, too strong, out of bounds. Point to the Lady Buffs. O'Connor to serve once again. Nice line drive serve. Cubs will knock it over on 3. She finds a hole in the defense. That was number 5 again, I believe, Ginn. And a point back to the Lady Cubs. Trailing by 5, 11-16 in the first set. This is Mackenzie Mutzinger on the serve. Nice serve, nice dig by Chase. Cubs set it up, nice. And we have a net violation or some sort of violation, it looks like, on the Lady Buffs. So that'll be a Cub point. As they now trail by 4. Mutzinger to serve again. Nice line drive serve. Nobody there for the Lady Buffs, so Leaf Green can't get there in time. A little miscommunication. And point to the Lady Cubs. Mutzinger to serve again. That one goes off her hand and into the net. Point to the Lady Buffs. As Kennedy Summers now checks in for Olivia Chase. And looks like Ella Hand has come back in as well. Taylor Stroop back to serve. That one's going to come up short. And a point right back to the Lady Cubs. As the libero China Story checks back in for the Lady Cubs. As does Maggie Pickner. Looks like for Emma Powers. Story with the serve. Leaf Green able to handle it. Stroop sets it up. Sosa knocks it over. Nice dig attempt by Hand. Stroop couldn't quite get there, hit it too strong. Goes out of bounds and a point to the Lady Cubs. As they trail by 2, it looks like Stanley County is going to call a timeout. We will take one with them and be back right after this.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pier. Come for the food or have it delivered.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back live at Parkview Auditorium. Lady Buffs up 2, but Chamberlain has the serve. Story with a nice serve. Lady Buffs able to get it over. Chamberlain not able to do anything with it. Now Topol with a spike attempt, and that's going to be a double hit and a point for the Lady Buffs. As Shaylee Topol goes back to serve. Topol mishits it into the net. Point right back to the Lady Cubs. Buffaloes lead 18-16 first set. Knipling back to serve. Hand is there to Stroop. That was Summers who's able to knock it over. Cubs knock it over on 3. Nobody there. As that was Hannah Anderson who was just trying to get it over the net, and she does. And finds a hole in the Lady Buffaloes defense. And the Cubs are within 1. Again, first team to 25. Chamberlain with a nice serve. Lady Buffs need to get it over from the backcourt. They do. Stroop setting up Leaf Green. Leaf Green with a nice kill attempt. That's going to go off the Lady Thought it went off the Lady Cubs, but apparently not. And we are tied up at 18 apiece. Another nice serve by the Lady Cubs. Lady Buffs can't set anything up to get it back over. Cubs set it up. Stroop is there for the nice dig attempt. And that goes off the hands. That was leaf greening. So the Lady Buffs go back up on top by 1. As I believe number 4 for the Cubs, looks like Darren Burke checked in. As Jordan Sosa goes back to serve. And give Jordan Sosa an ace. Much needed point for the Lady Buffs as they lead by 2. Sosa again goes short. Lady Cubs able to get to that one. Stroop hits it back over on 2. Lady Cubs set it up. She hits it over on 2. Lady Buffs able to recover. Now the Cubs try to set something up. They go short. Summers is there to Stroop. O'Connor gets it over. And nice dig attempt by Stroop. She can't quite get there. And that point is going to go to the Lady Cubs. That's Taylor Tollring with the serve. And that is going to go out of bounds. And we have a tie game at 20 apiece. Torrey again with the serve. Dug by hand. Lady Buff's able to get it over. Lady Buffs set it up for Leaf Green. Leaf Green with the spike attempt, and that one falls in good. Nice shot and kill by Leaf Green. Puts the Lady Buffs up by 1. And Kennedy Summers back to serve. She had a great service game the first time around. She'll be up again. Cubs just knock it over on 3. As do the Lady Buffs. Cubs trying to set something up now. Nice attempt, but Lady Buffs not able to recover after that. Too strong of a kill attempt by Pickner, so point goes back to the Cubs, and we are tied at 21 apiece. As Pickner goes back to serve. Summers is there, goes off her hands, and no Lady Buff is able to get there, so the Cubs will take a 22-21 lead. As it looks like Olivia Chase will check back in for Kennedy Summers. Pickner again, Leaf Green there. Setting up Leaf Green. Leaf Green gets blocked by the Cubs. Nice block by the Cubs. And Casey Gwynn was there with a teammate of hers as well. And the Cubs will take a 2-point lead. 2 more points for the Cubs, and they'll take the first set. Pickner's serve goes into the net. Much needed point for the Lady Buffs. As number 12, Emma Powers, checks back in for the Lady Cubs. And that is going to go out of bounds on that serve by Leaf Green. And the Cubs are 1 point away from taking the first set. As it looks like Knipling checked back in for the Lady Cubs. This is Anderson on the serve. Battle at the net. And I believe we have a Lady Buff in the net. That is going to be a Lady Cub point. And the Cubs will take the first set by the score 25-22. We will take a quick break and be back with second set action right after this.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cap.
All right, back at Parkview Auditorium as we get ready for second set action. The Lady Buffs, in my opinion, let that first set slip away. They had a fairly sizable lead at one point, and the Lady Cubs chipped away at it and got it tied up at 20 apiece, and the Lady Buffs just couldn't quite get over the hump, and the Lady Cubs were able to take that first set by the score of 25-22. A couple more thank yous from our sponsors here that I have listed. I'll just kind of randomly pick some sponsors here. Again, thank you to the headquarters here in Fort Pierre, Catlin's Car Clinic. Speaking of service on cars, thank you to Graham Tire, Chase Auto and RV, Dakota Mill and Grain, Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre here, Total Beauty. Again, I can't remember if I've already said Fort Pierre Motors. Over in Pierre, Titan Machinery, thank you. Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, thank you to them as well. Thank you to one of our newest sponsors, the Long Branch over in Pierre. As the Lady Buffs will get ready to start the serve on the second set, and it's going to be Taylor Stroop to start things off. And the Lady Cubs hit that one into the net. Point to the Lady Buffaloes. Stroop again. And that kill attempt, I believe that was by number 9, Jaysley Peterson, too strong. And the Lady Buffs have the first 2 points of the second set. Stroop with a nice high serve. Cubs hit it over from the back row. Hand is there. Stroop sets it up for Topol. And miss hit by the Cubs. That falls to the ground, and Lady Buffs have the first 3 points. Stroop again with the serve. That kill attempt is going to be, looks like, in according to the official. And that was Maya Knipling on the kill, I believe. So the Cubs get their first point of the second set. As China Story is back to serve. Line drive serve into the net. Point right back to the Lady Buffs. As Shaylee Topol will go back to serve now. Topol's line drive serve will go into the net as well, and point right back to the Lady Cubs. As Maya Knipling will go back to serve. Nice strong serve, dug by hand. Set up by Stroop. Summers does a nice job of getting it over. Again, nice job by hand. Cubs try to set it up. They scramble, not able to get it over on 3. And the Lady Buffs will take a 5-2 lead as Carly O'Connor checks in for the Lady Buffs. Jordan Sosa now back to serve. Sosa with a nice high serve. Setting up Pickner. That kill attempt too strong. And the Lady Buffs climb out to a 4-point lead. Sosa's serve barely clears the net. Cubs hit it over on 3. That's going to be hit too far, go out of bounds. And And the Lady Buffs will take a 7-2 lead. Sosa again. Goes short. Nice play by Stroop. And that kill attempt, that time by Pickner, is good. And it looks like toe ring back to serve for the Cubs. Stroop sets it up for Leaf Green. Leaf Green goes cross court with it. Anderson on the hit for the Cubs there. That's off the block. Leaf Green with a nice, powerful kill attempt. Cubs unable to handle that one. Goes out of bounds and point back to the Lady Buffs. Kennedy Summers back to serve. Cubs set up Pickner. She can't get there on 3. And Buffaloes will take a 6-point lead, 9-3. Summers again, nice high serve. Cubs set up Anderson, nice dig attempt by Stroop. She was there, it just went off her arm a little awkward and out of bounds. Pickner now back to serve. Hand is there, Chase. Hand will have to get it over on 3, and she does. Cubs set it up. They go short. Nobody's there. And that was number 9. It's like Jaisley Peterson. So point to the Cubs, and they're back within 4. Pickner again. Leaf Green sets it up. O'Connor. Leaf Green gets there. Stroop sets it up. Back to Leaf Green. Nice block by the Lady Cubs again. Again, looks like that was Anderson, and didn't quite see the other Lady Cub that was there, but nice defense by the Lady Cubs. Might have been Anderson and Mutzinger on that. Pickner again on the serve. O'Connor sets it up. Leaf Green gets it over on 3. Goes short. Lady Cubs scramble, get it over. Chase to hand. O'Connor hits it over on 3. Lady Cubs set it up. Nice dig by hand. Leaf Green hits it over on 2. And give Anderson a kill as she finds a opening in the Lady Buffalo defense. Cubs back within 2, trailing 7-9. Pickner again. That one goes into the net. As Emma Powers will replace Pickner now for the Lady Cubs. And Leaf Green back to serve. Leaf Green with a nice line drive. Dug by hand. Stroop to Topol. Topol didn't quite get all of that or as much as she wanted. And there's a kill attempt by Anderson again. Puts the Cubs within 2 again. As Knipling will check in. It's like for Burke. As Anderson is back to serve. Topol goes cross court. Cubs get it over on 3. Nice hustle by Leaf Green. But it goes into the net a little bit. Violation on the Lady Buffs. And the Cubs are down by 1. And we have a timeout on the court. We'll go ahead and take one with them as well and be back right after this.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, back at Parkview Auditorium here. Lady Cubs trail by 1. They're on the serve. Topol with a nice kill attempt off the hand of a Lady Cub. And the Buffaloes will get a point and take a 2-point lead as Ella Hand will go back to serve. Nice kill by Maya Knipling there. As the Lady Cubs get the point right back, trailing by 1. Lady Cubs did take the first set by a score of 25-22. That was Mutziger on the serve, and that goes out of bounds. And the Lady Buffaloes will get a point right back. Up by 2 with Taylor Stroop on the with serving now. As Kennedy Summers checks back in. And a miss hit by Stroop on the serve. And the teams trade points back and forth. And Story back to serve for the Lady Cubs. And a miss hit off of Leaf Green's hands. And we are tied up at 12 apiece. And Story gets ready to serve again. Buffaloes get it over on 3. As do the Cubs. That one's a little strong, but no, it lands in. Cubs get a little bit of a break there. And take, I believe, their first lead of this set, 13-12. Story again on the serve. And she is going to get an ace. I believe that is the Lady Cubs' first ace of the ball game as well, or the matchup, I should say. As they take a 14-12 lead. Story with a strong serve. There's another one. Lady Buffs get it over. Nice rally here between both teams. And another. Yep. Looks like Lady Buffaloes are celebrating. Not sure what the violation was there, but looks like it's going to go against the Lady Cubs. And point to the Lady Buffaloes. Might have been too many hits there. Topol back to serve. Nice strong serve. Lady Cubs get it over on 3. Nice job. Lady Buff set it up for Leaf Green. That kill attempt way too strong for Leaf Green. Point back to the Lady Cubs. As Knipling will serve with a 15-13 lead. Summers unable to handle that one. Point to the Lady Cubs again. Another line drive serve. Tough to handle. And that was Summers who hits the top of the net, gets a fortunate break and falls to the ground. It'll be a Buffalo point. This looks like Carly O'Connor checks in. Jordan Sosa back to serve now for the Lady Buffs. Nice high serve. Cubs set it up for Pickner. Stroop is there. Nice dig by Topol now, but it lands out of bounds. That'll be a Lady Cub point. As Taylor Toring will be back to serve. Nice play by the Lady Buffs to get that one over. And that one is going to go off the hands of Hand and be a Lady Cub point as well. So they lead by 4, 18-14. We're going to have a timeout on the court. We'll take one with them and be back after this.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
All right, back at Parkview Auditorium with the Lady Buffs trailing by 4. Toring on the serve. Again, a little miscommunication on the Lady Buffs' part. Nobody there. And another point to the Cubs as they will take a 5-point lead. Toring again. Lady Buffs get it over on 3. Toring sets up Pickner. Dug by Leaf Green. Nice long rally by both teams now. Pickner with the kill attempt, and that's going to land in. Hits the coffin corner. Cubs now lead by 6, 20-14, with Toring still serving. Stroop able to dig that one. Cubs set it back up again. Lady Buff set it over on 2, setting up the Cubs again. There's Pickner, hits it into the net, able to recover. Pickner again. Now we have a violation, 4 hits according to the official, and that'll be a Lady Buffalo point. Lady Buffs trail by 5. Kennedy Summers back to serve. Summers with a nice high serve. Lady Cubs get it over. Hand is there to Stroop. That one's miss hit. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be another Lady Cub point. As Olivia Chase will check in. And Pickner back to serve. Lady Buffs get it over on 3. Lady Cubs set it up. And another strong kill attempt by Anderson. Lady Buffs unable to handle it. And point to the Cubs. They are 3 points away from taking the second set. Pickner again. And got a little miscommunication off the hands of Chase. Not able to handle it. Point to the Cubs again. Pickner on the serve again, this time off the hands of Hand. Nice recovery by Leaf Green. Lady Buffs able to get it back over. Cubs set it back for Anderson again, and again, too powerful on that kill attempt to do anything about that. And the Lady Cubs are 1 point away from taking the second set. Pickner again. Nice scramble by the Lady Buffs, but they run out of room, and the Lady Cubs are going to take the second set by the score of 25-15. We will take another break here. Be back with third set action right after this.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back live at Parkview Auditorium where the Lady Buffs find themselves trailing 2-0 as the Lady Cubs have taken the first 2 sets. First set by the score 25-22 and the latest one by the score 25-15. Kind of the tale of both sets is the Lady Buffs have actually jumped out to a fairly sizable early lead, and the Chamberlain Lady Cubs have come roaring back, not only to tie it up, but then get the momentum and finish off these sets. Again, before the third set begins here, let's thank some more of our sponsors here. Capital City Florist in Pierre, Guadalajara's in Pierre, Lynn's Dakota Mart in both Pierre and Fort Pierre, Becky Portsabove with State Farm, one of our sponsors that's been with us for quite some time now in the 2 or 3 years that we've done this. I think it's year 3 now, I believe. If goes by so fast, I've lost track. Again, Dakota Prairie Bank in Fort Pierre, Farmers Union Insurance, the Security Insurance Group. Let's see, who haven't I mentioned yet? Possibly Xander Auto Parts over in Pierre, Allied Plumbing and Heating, along with Pite's service experts for your heating and cooling needs as well. So again, if there's any local businesses out there that are interested in sponsoring events like this for the school district, go ahead and get a hold of the athletic director at Stanley County, Kelsey Nash, and she can point you in the right direction as far as how you can sponsor events like this. You can have your name up in the upper left corner, as you can see. There's also audio and video ads that are available that can be made for sponsors as well. So different packages provide different things. And again, this support not only helps the school district, but it helps us continue to be able to bring you a broadcast like this live. As the Chamberlain Cubs will get ready to start off this third set, and that's going to be Story. Her serve handled by the Lady Buffs. Sosa will get it over. And that is going to be Knipling who finds a opening in the Lady Buffalo defense, and the Cubs will jump out to a 1-0 lead. Story with a serve again. Nice decision by hand to let that one go as it's too strong. And we are knotted up at 1 apiece. Lady Buffs need to rattle off 3 in a row here in order to take this contest. There's Topol on the serve. That one dances along the top of the net. Still a live ball. Nice dig by Stroop. Sosa gets it over. Now the Lady Cubs will set it up. They go to Pickner. That one's going to be too strong. And the Lady Buffs will take an early 2-1 lead with Topol back to serve again. Cubs try to get it on 3. It's a miss-hit. And it's kind of with the story of the first 2 sets, the Lady Buffaloes jump out early. Currently lead 3-1. Pickner unable to get that one over as it hits the top of the net. And again, Lady Buffaloes with some early momentum. Take a 4-1 lead. Nice serve by Topol. Pickner goes shallow that time and finds the opening. Leaf Green unable to get there. As Knipling will go back to serve. Nice dig by hand. Stroop hits it over on 2. Lady Cubs set it up for Pickner. She goes cross court and Topol unable to get there. Knipling with a nice strong serve again. Stroop knocks it over on 2. The Cubs are scrambling a little bit now. They hit it over on 3. Hand is there to Stroop. Sets up Leaf Green. Nice strong kill. Nothing the Lady Cubs can do about that one. Ends up in the stands. And Carly O'Connor checks in for Ellahand. And Jordan Sosa to serve with a 5-3 lead. Sosa goes short. Pickner to Sosa. Stroop is there. Leaf Green gets it over on 3. Lady Cubs hit it over on 2. It's too strong. Point Lady Buffs in a 6-3 lead. Sosa again on the serve. Cubs tap it over. A little miscommunication there by the Lady Buffs as they run into each other. That's going to fall and be a point to the Lady Cubs as Ellahand comes back in. Touring on the serve. Leaf Green hits it over on 2. As to the Cubs. Back over on 2 again. Lady Cubs set it up this time for Anderson. She finds an opening and gets the kill. And Lady Cubs trail by 1, 5-6. Touring again with the serve. Off the fingertips of hand. And Cubs will tie it up at 6 apiece. Touring with another nice strong serve. Lady Buffs able to recover, get it over. And once again, it's Anderson on the kill. And she will give the Cubs a 7-6 lead. Touring with a nice line drive serve. Stroop gets it over on 2. Lady Cubs set it up. That time off the block, or did it go off the net? Looks like it went off the net, according to the official. So Lady Buffs did not touch that, and Lady Buffs get the point, and we'll tie it up at 7 apiece with Kennedy Summers back to serve. Summers with a high serve. Lady Cubs get it over. Lady Buffs set it up for Leaf Green. Leaf Green's kill attempt, and she finds an opening. And we'll give the Lady Buffs an 8-7 lead. Summers again for the Lady Buffs. That nice high serve. Pickner. Summers is there with a nice dig. Pickner again. That one too strong this time for the Lady Buffs. Give Pickner a kill, and the Lady Cub point as we're tied up at 8 apiece. As Olivia Chase will check in for Summers. And Pickner will be back to serve for the Lady Cubs. Too strong. As Emma Powers checks in for the Lady Cubs, and Leaf Green back to serve. That one goes cross court, and that's good by Casey Ginn. So give her a kill, and we're knotted up at 9 apiece. As Knipling will check back in. With Anderson back to serve. Stroop sets it up for Topol. Dug out by the Lady Cubs. Hand is there to Leaf Green. Topol will knock it over on 3. Lady Cubs have to get it back over, and they do. Stroop now setting it up for O'Connor. And that goes off the arm of a Lady Cub. I believe that was Mutzinger, and give the Lady Buffs a point. Ellahan back to serve now. Off the top of the net. Lady Cubs scramble. They can't get it over in time. And another Lady Buffalo point. That one's going to come up short by hand. And Mackenzie Mutzinger, number 10, back to serve. That one might have gone out of bounds, hard to tell, but saved by Leaf Green. Lady Buffs get it over. Lady Cubs set it up, and that one goes into the net by Knipling on the kill attempt. Summers will check back in for Chase. And Stroop back to serve for the Lady Buffs. So we have kind of another official delay here. Not sure if it's a substitution issue. Going to be honest with you folks, I don't know much about the rotation and things of that nature when it comes to volleyball. But it looks like they are double checking things with the official scoring table. And I believe everything is straightened out. We are ready to go. There's the whistle, and here's Stroop to serve. Lady Cubs set it up for Knipling. Stroop to Topol. Partially blocked. Lady Cubs able to recover. Stroop again sets up Topol. Topol gets a block. It's going to fall out of bounds this time. And a point to the Lady Buffaloes as they lead by 3, 13-10. Again, they need this third set, trailing 2-0. Stroop serve, clears the net. Toe ring clears it, Topol. Sosa's got to get it over on 3, she does. Lady Cubs set it up for Knipling. That kill attempt is going to be good. And that'll bring the Cubs back within 2. As Pickner will check back in. As will Story, and Story will be back to serve. Lady Buffs get it over on 3. Lady Cubs set it up. And I believe she is into the net there. What are we calling? Must have been a Lady Buff in the net as they point towards the Lady Cubs' way to give them a point. As they now trail by 1, 12-13. Story with a really strong service game. That one line drive barely clears the net, and that one's going to go off the hands of the Lady Buffs, and we are tied up at 13 apiece. Story again. Stroop sets it up for Sosa. Sosa goes cross court. Pickner's there. Pickner will hit it over on 3. Nice hustle by the Lady Buffs, but they're not able to get it over on 3. I hope everyone's okay there as a couple Lady Buffs collide. Looks like everyone's okay. Point's going to get awarded to the Cubs, and they'll take a 14-13 lead. Story with another nice serve. Sosa's kill attempt. That one's going to find an opening, and we are tied up at 14 apiece now. Lady Buffs could use a little bit of a run here, get themselves a cushion, and see if they can't take some momentum and close out this third set. Topol on the serve. Pickner will knock it over. Stroop sets it up for Leaf Green. Nothing there. She'll knock it over. Pickner, partially blocked by Sosa. Stroop to Leaf Green. And Lady Cubs unable to control that one, and it'll be a point to the Lady Buffs. Topol on the serve again. Nice strong serve. Pickner will get it over to Hand. Stroop sets up Leaf Green. Leaf Green with a strong kill. And that one finds the inside of the line. Give Leaf Green another kill, and the Lady Buffaloes a 2-point lead. Topol again. That one's going to sail too far. And point back to the Lady Cubs. As Knipling will be back to serve. Hand to Stroop. Summers hits it over. Lady Cubs go short, which is a good decision. Nobody there as Anderson floats it over. And the Cubs have tied it at 16 apiece. Nice serves. It barely clears the net. Stroop sets it up for Summers. She goes cross court. Too strong. And Cubs will take a 1-point lead, and I believe the Lady Buffaloes have called a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them as well and be back right after this.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
All right, back live at Parkview Auditorium, the Stanley County student body doing their best to rally the troops as the Lady Buffaloes find themselves down by 1 and trailing 2-0. So again, they need this third set. Actually, they need all 3, obviously, to win the entire match. It's Knipling back to serve again. Lady Buffs get it over. Pickner hits that one into the net. And back and forth we go, tied up at 17 apiece. As O'Connor will check in for Hand. And Jordan Sosa back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Setting it up for Anderson. Topol is there. Stroop to Leaf Green. Leaf Green's kill attempt, nice dig. Summers gets partially blocked. Lady Cubs are still there though. Summers to Stroop, setting up Leaf Green again. She goes cross court, Story is there. Pickner off top of the net and catches the ground as the Lady Cubs catch a break there. And they will take an 18-17 lead. With Toring back to serve. That goes into the net. And tied up once again at 18. With Summers back to serve, we'll see if Kennedy can rally off a couple points here. Lady Cubs get it over on 3. Stroop sets it up for O'Connor. Leaf green is there to Stroop, setting up leaf green. That one's going to be too strong. As Ginn checks back in for the Lady Cubs. And Pickner back to serve. Chase has also checked back in for the Lady Buffs. Leaf green to Stroop, back to leaf green. She'll knock it over on 3. And that one is out of bounds, as I believe that was Anderson on the kill attempt. And we are tied up once again, this time at 19 apiece. Leaf green on the serve. Nice recovery by the Lady Cubs there. Stroop sets it up for Topol, and that's going to be too strong. And back to a 1-point advantage for the Cubs. As Knipling will check back in. Anderson on the serve. Stroop with a nice play. Looks like Knipling got it caught on the net and not able to do anything with it, so that point will go back to the Buffaloes. And back and forth we go, now tied up at 20 apiece. Elahan to serve. And Knipling hits it into the net. And Lady Buffaloes will take a 1-point lead. Hand again. And that kill attempt by, again, too strong. Lady Buffs up by 2 and 3 points away from taking this third set. Hand on the serve. Lady Cubs set it up for again, way too strong. Lady Buffs with a 3-point lead, and the Lady Cubs are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them and be back for the conclusion of this third set.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pier. Come for the food or have it delivered.
All right, back live at Parkview Auditorium. The Lady Buffs find themselves trailing 2-0, but find themselves up by 3 with 2 points to go to take this third set. With the serve, Elahan. Nice dig by Hand. Stroop hits it over on 2. Nice block at the net by Sosa, and that's going to fall. And the Lady Buffs are within 1 point of taking the third set. Hand with the serve. Lady Cubs set up again. She'll go short. And we have a violation here. It's going to go against the Lady Buffs, it looks like. And Butzinger back to serve for the Lady Cubs. Leaf green is there. Stroop gets it blocked at the net. It's going to fall, and the Lady Cubs are within 2. Butzinger again. Chase to Stroop to Sosa. Again, gets it partially blocked, but again, it's going to fall. And the Cubs are within 1. Lady Buffs can still win this, as 25 would give them a 2-point advantage in the third set. Butzinger serve. Chase misses it. We got a tie ball game at 24 apiece. And Coach Leaf Green and the Lady Buffs are going to take a timeout. We'll take another one with them and be back right after this.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
All right, once again, back live at Parkview Auditorium, tied up at 24 apiece. Stroop knocks it over on 2. Lady Cubs set it up. Leaf Green is there for the dig. Lady Buffs get it back over. Nice rally between the two teams here. Topol for the Buffs. Sets up again. She tries to go short. Comes up short. And the Lady Buffs will take a 1-point lead. Set point again for the Lady Buffs. As Stroop will serve for the Lady Buffs, and Summers checks in. Stroop on the serve. Sets up again. Leaf Green is there, Stroop. Battle at the net, and an easy kill for Knipling as it set right up. Oh, now there's going to be a violation on the Lady Cubs, it looks like, as the Lady Buffs are celebrating. Not sure what that violation was, and the Lady Cubs look confused too. But that game will go to the Lady Buffs apparently by a score of 26-24. We will come back with fourth set action right after this.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back live at Parkview Auditorium. The Lady Buffs got exactly what they needed there, a third set victory by the score 26-24. A little bit of, I guess, controversy, if you will. That last point, it certainly looked like the Cubs had tied it up. Again, not a volleyball expert by any means. Not sure exactly what that violation was, but Knipling had it in her wheelhouse there, and she put it down for a spike, which appeared to be a point to the Lady Cubs, but I'm not sure if she was in the net, possibly, and so they awarded the point to the Lady Buffs, and they were able to take that third set by the score of 26-24. It looks like the Lady Buffs will have the service game to start the fourth set here. And that's going to be Stroop. Cubs hit it over on 2. Buffaloes are there. And Topol not able to knock it over on the third attempt, and the Cubs will get the first point of set number 4. Story goes back to serve. That goes into the net. Tied up one apiece early on in set number 4. Topol on the serve. That's going to be too strong. And a point right back to the Lady Cubs. Knipling on the serve. Dug out by hand to Stroop. To Summers. Cubs unable to recover. That's going to be 4 hits, I believe. And it is called 4 hits. And now they're going to talk about it. I thought it was 4 hits as well, but the officials are going to discuss it now. Again, no volleyball expert by any means, but I usually know what 4 hits is, and that looked like 4 hits to me. We'll see if the officials agree. And there was a thumbs up there. Does that mean they're going to replay the point? They took a point off the official scoreboard here. I'll change mine as well. As Pickner for the kill attempt off the arms of Ellahand, and that point will go to the Cubs. As they will lead now 3-1. Knipling back to serve again. Sosa gets it over. Nice hustle by the Lady Cubs. That was Knipling. Stroop sets it up for Sosa. Nice hustle, nice play by Summers. Pickner off the top of the net. Lady Buffs unable to recover. And that point will go to the Cubs as they lead early on 4-1. Knipling off the top of the net. Nice recovery by the Lady Buffs. Cubs set it back up. Anderson knocks it over. Stroop. Toering sets it up again. 50-50 ball at the net, and it's going to fall on the wrong side of the net. And another Cub point. Knipling off the top of the net. That is going to be too strong. And out of bounds on the Lady Buffs. Cub point, and they lead 6-1, and the Lady Buffs are going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them as always and be back after this.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
All right, good timeout by Coach Leaf Green as she tries to break this Cub momentum. And that one's going to hit the top of the net and take a Cub bounce, and another point for the Cubs as they lead this 4 set 7-1. Knipling continues to serve. Stroop hits it over on 2. Toring will knock it over. Stroop sets it up for Leaf Green. Leaf Green with a strong kill off the block of the Cubs, yes. And that'll be a Buffalo point. As O'Connor checks in for the Lady Buffs. And Sosa back to serve. Story hits it over. Summers unable to handle it. Point back to the Cubs. Toring on the serve. Hand will knock it over on 3. Sets up Pickner. And that dig attempt by Stroop is going to go off the mark, and another Lady Cub point. A little miscommunication there by the Lady Buffs, and that's going to get knocked over too far by O'Connor. And the Lady Cubs have a 10-2 lead here now in the fourth set. And that's going to be too strong. Point to the Lady Buffs. And the Lady Buffs need to get a little bit of momentum back on their side after that thrilling third set. Summers to serve. Another high serve. Toring sets up Anderson. Anderson with another heavy kill. As the Cubs now lead 11-3. As Jaisley Peterson is checked in for the Cubs. Pickner on the serve. Lady Buffs get it over. Cubs set it up to Anderson. And again, that one's going to fall inside the line. Another kill for Anderson. Not keeping any sort of stats, but Anderson's had a handful of kills, that is. Pickner again. Stroop sets up Leaf Green, 50-50 ball at the net, and I believe Leaf Green got into the net. So another Cub point, and they lead by 10. Any momentum the Lady Buffs had at the end of that third set is all gone as the Lady Cubs have jumped out. And that one's going to go just a hair too far out of bounds. And the Buffaloes need to rally to get back into this thing. Trailing 4-13 with Leaf Green on the serve. Line drive serve hits the top of the net. Lady Cubs are there. Nice dig by hand. Stroop able to save it. Buffs get it over. And Cubs are able to get it back over. Hit it into the net, and the Lady Buffs need a few more of those to get back into this. Leaf Green again. Nice strong line drive serve. Nice play by Chase off the net. Nice play by the Lady Buffs to save that. Anderson's kill attempt, that time too strong. And the Lady Buffs are slowly but surely getting themselves back into this match, or this set, I should say. That one's going to sail too far. And the Cubs will have a 14-6 lead. As Knipling will check in with Anderson on the serve. And that goes off a hand. Anderson again with a line drive serve. Handled that time by the Lady Buffs. Topo Lady Cubs have to get it over. They do. Buffs tap it over on 3. Knipling. Topo unable to handle that one. Another point to the Cubs. And they're back to their 10-point advantage. Anderson again. Cubs set it back up again for Knipling. Hand is there. Stroop sets it up for Topol. Blocked at the net. That was Knipling, and I believe that was also Mutzinger at the net. Another point for the Cubs, and they extend their lead to 11. Anderson with another nice serve. Lady Buffs have no choice but to knock it over on 3. Cubs set it back up. That's toe ring. Lady Buffs have to scramble to get it over. Nice play by the Lady Buffs, and they do. Toe ring to Peterson. Nobody there for the Lady Buffs. And the Cubs have jumped out to a 12-point lead now. Anderson again on the serve. Chase to Stroop. Lady Cubs unable to handle that one. Point back to the Lady Buffs. Lady Buffs need a big rally now. Callahan to serve. Metzinger sets up again. Again's a kill attempt too strong. Buffs trail by 10. Metzinger sets up. That was Knipling, I believe, and Leaf Green unable to get to it there, so I'll point back to the Cubs. Cubs 6 points away now from taking this match. Metzinger on the serve, nice serve. And we're going to have another timeout here by the Lady Buffs. We'll take another one with the Lady Buffs trailing by 12, 8-20. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back at Parkview Auditorium. Lady Buffs trail by 12. Set number 4, trailing 2-1. They'll need quite the rally to get back into this match. As Mackenzie Metzinger gets ready to serve for the Lady Cubs. Lady Buffs will knock it over on 3. Lady Cubs set it up. Off the hands of Sosa. Another Lady Cub point. Hand with a nice save. A little miscommunication there by the Lady Cubs. Buffs able to recover. Towering sets it up again. Knipling. And again, nobody there. Another kill for Knipling. And Lady Cubs 3 points away now from taking this 4th set and ending this match. That's going to be too strong. As Summers will check back in. And Stroop will serve for the Lady Buffs. And that's Peterson who hits it into the net. Lady Buffs are going to need a bunch of those as they try to get back into this. Stroop again. Towering sets up Knipling. 50-50 ball at the net, and it's going to hit the sideline wire. It's going to be out of bounds on the Lady Buffs. Cubs are now 2 points away. And Story will go back to serve for the Cubs. Lady Buffs hit it over on 1. Towering sets up. Number 12, that's Powers. And another point to the Cubs, and the Cubs are on game point. Or match point, as this would end the entire match, 3-1. Story again. Summers to Stroop, to Sosa, will knock it over. Towering sets it up. Hand is there. Topol will knock it back over. Towering sets it up again, this time for Knipling. And Knipling will end the ball game on a kill. As the Cubs will take this 4th set by the score at 25-10. And with that, that's going to end tonight's match as Chamberlain will take it 3-1. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here. I'll come back with a game recap right after this.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
All right, folks, we are back live here at Parkview Auditorium with the Stanley County Lady Buffs. Fall tonight to the Chamberlain Lady Cubs by the score of 3-1. The first set was a back-and-forth action. Lady Buffs actually held a pretty substantial lead, if I recall correctly, probably around 5 or 6 points, but the Lady Cubs were able to battle back, and it was a close match throughout and into the 20s, but the Lady Cubs came out on top by the score 25-22. Second set was kind of the same story. Lady Buffs got out early, but again the Lady Cubs came roaring back and eventually took that second set by the score 25-15. Third set was a thriller, as again another close one throughout, but this time the Lady Buffaloes prevailed as they took that set by the score 26-24. End of the fourth set, they kind of lost any momentum they had during that third set. Not sure if they got a little tired, maybe ran out of gas a bit, but Chamberlain ended up dominating that fourth, and what ended up being the final set ended up winning that one by the score 25-10, and thus winning it 3-1. You will be able to see the Lady Buffs again this Saturday as we are hosting a triangular right here at Parkview Auditorium starting around 11 a.m. Again, you'll be able to see that right here on Go Buffs Live as the Lady Buffs will be taking on Timberlake and White River. So not exactly sure what time that third game will start for sure, as the Lady Buffs will play first and then last. So just tune in to Go Buffs Live, and I'll try to provide any updates I can during possibly that first game to try to get an approximate time of when that second match would start. With volleyball, you never know, because they can go, as you know, short as 3 sets and as long as 5 sets. So it's always hard to determine when it comes to volleyball matches when these things get started. So that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Again, want to thank all of our sponsors that you've seen scrolling across the screen tonight, also along with all the audio and video ads that help us support these productions for the school district and the city as well. So again, if anybody's out there listening and would like to sponsor events like this, get a hold of Stanley County's Athletic Director, Kelsey Nash, at the school, and she can point you in the right direction as far as what your options are for sponsorship. So with that, I will see you guys again Saturday morning / afternoon for more volleyball action right here on Go Buffs Live. This is Brian Menning. Everyone have a good evening. Good night.